All right, people. We're just going to do a quick reading. Welcome to this message. I am Whitney Moon. This is Whitney Moon Tarot. Yeah, we got a quick message coming in. I always say it's going to be quick. Sometimes it's the longest message ever, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I don't really know what's going on, and I wasn't even going to go live today, but then I felt like something was there, you know? I itch my back. I don't know why I just use those. I usually use my wand right here. There we go. Oh. Ooh, I am tired today. Today's my sleepy day. Aries energy. 9th house. The sun. Sagittarius energy. It's like a long journey is done or something. Take my breath away. That's all I can hear in my head right now. Sun energy with Leo. I swear there's an energy boost coming or an energy source coming. Successful spiritual path for the Emperor? I don't know. Let's see. This is 9th house. Higher self, the equalizer. Ha! We just got higher self and then higher perception. How high are you guys going? Okay, give me this Aries. The heart. Jesus Christ. Unconditional love, blueprint. And then what's this sun? Sun sign here. Family. Wow. With the key, karma, and magic all underneath this energy. So underlining the energy is like karma. Accessing your higher self is key. Sorry about that if I'm glitching out. Christ consciousness. What's going on, girl? That's like the Chariot. Okay, so you might be... What is this? Let go. Dance portal. Okay, so you might be kind of like swimming in the void right now. Stop. I swear something's in my phone right now. Jesus Christ, the stalker's back. Okay. Yeah, there's like this ability to create something. Okay, so there's something coming in for somebody, and I don't know if it's an imagination station kind of portal that comes in and it connects directly with your heart right away. Something that you make, something that you're about to produce, something that you do. If you're a baker, a cook or something, a chef. Philosophy, higher self, higher education, higher. This is higher shit. The sun, Hyatt. Like, okay, so it's like you gotta go higher. So somebody's about to learn something or get into something of higher nature. That's the key. No more lower vibrational people, right? This is like blueprint shit. This is what people love. Like, this is, what would you call that? Imprinting, you know? And then family is here with magic and karma. It's like if you haven't had a family and you've been wishing for a family is about to appear. Okay, that's what this would be. And then it's like, it's such a connectional vibration that it just like, it's exactly what somebody, this is alignment, like alignment of the highest. It's like your heart lines, your heartstrings, your blood, like it's exactly where you're supposed to be. It's doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. That's the key, is to reach a higher level. No more roaming around on the ground picking up scraps. This is like, I'm going up. You know, you're going to the top office. This is like somebody working on the first floor and then God calls, you know, from the 19th floor or the 30th floor, and you're like, oh my God. And then you get an office on the 15th floor instead, you know, like you're going higher. It's like, don't accept it unless it elevates you, then don't take it. You know, if it's a lower position, it's not for you. If it's even the same amount of money, okay, not for you. Unless it's higher money, more commission, more perks, more, you ain't doing it. Okay, it's like that energy. You got to reach for the stars here, baby. If you want something good, you got to go for something good. You can't keep picking up other things along the way, showing the universe that you'll just take anything. Okay, so there's the peace pipe. Passing the love around. So this is directly with spirit. So spirit wants you to pass your love around. Like your heart. Spirit likes your heart. And there's a family for it. There's somebody who needs it. Could be like a single parent. You know, wishing, like it could be a widow. Is that Phoenix? What up, Feeny? Okay. It's like a family that somebody needs. It's a structure that needs your heart. Like you need it and it needs. And then the fly on the wall says that spirit knows that somebody's been talking about you and watching you. And they like know that you would be a really good match for this. Now I got dog sitter. I don't know if you're going to be a dog sitter. You know, I talked to this man the other day about his Airbnb, and he is such a smart man. Honestly, he has a very, very wealthy, beautiful property, and he rents it out for, I think, only like little parts of the year because he likes to go there himself, obviously. And I was talking to him. He's had like such great experiences over the years. And I said, well, you know, how does that happen? Like, how does some people get the disaster zones with their Airbnbs and other people get really good experiences like you? And he's like, well, I screen the shit out of people. And I go, seriously? He goes, oh, yeah. He's like, apparently Airbnb, if you're a part of it, right, which means you pay for it, it really helps to filter out the bad people that get bad rankings and that fuck up people's bed and breakfasts and fuck up things, right? They get a bad rating. And if they get a bad rating, he does not rent to them. Right? He does a thorough investigation. He calls them, he talks to them, he reads their profiles, he gets their little Airbnb, you know, I would call it like report card, okay, to see if they're good people, if they're, you know, and if something says, I don't want you, he doesn't take them. If he's so picky about it, and because his property is so popular, he can screen anybody, it doesn't matter. And he doesn't even care if he rents it out. If he doesn't rent it out, he doesn't rent it out. Not really a big deal. If he does, awesome. If he doesn't, he's a very, like, you know, very monotone kind of man. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be, but I'm still going to screen you. So this could be somebody that's screening you right now. Okay, like they're doing something and maybe you don't know, but spirit knows that they're doing it. But I don't think you know. Or this is going to be you. You're going to find something. I really feel like it's the other way around. Somebody finds you, but you could find something. And then, like, please be a little skeptical about it, right? People can pull your leg. They can feed you stories, okay, about their life and how they've been so hard done by and blah, blah, blah. And then you find out, like, 6 months later, the reason why their life is so shitty is because of them. Okay. Oh, my God. I was watching this documentary last night. Something about these people meeting at Starbucks. Anyways, it was like a fatal, I don't know what it was called, but it was these two people that met at Starbucks. Anyways, I think, because Starbucks was the main thing. I thought they worked at Starbucks. I was so confused. He's an U.S. Marshal. I was confused for most of the documentary, but when it came down to it, he was watching her. Okay, this like U.S. Marshal, and everybody thought that he was the good guy and that he had gotten played for a fool, and you know, he made it seem like he did his investigation, and then with his second girlfriend he didn't do his investigation, and he was like, I feel like such a fool, I should have known, and blah blah blah. It's like I don't really know why I'm bringing up that documentary. I don't know why this all of a sudden went bad. Oh, because maybe they just a screening process, because like he didn't even screen. Why are we bringing up that? I don't know, maybe you should documentary. It was pretty good anyways, how fucking psycho people are. But people lie. Oh yeah, because people lie. They lie so much. And he ended up being with this woman, and like she lied about cancer, and you know, like people are fucking, you know, to get empathy, to get people to feel bad for her, you know, like, so I don't know if maybe you screen, or this person, that's why they screen people, because they've just had a bad experience after bad experience after bad experience. Okay, it could be something wrapped up in their karma, okay? And then when they see something good, they're supposed to take it because of all the bad they've experienced. Something like that. Caution. There's definitely caution here, okay? Like, be careful. Do things, move slow, do your investigation, get your information, make sure you're making a good move for yourself, okay, obviously, because there is something camouflaged. So there is somebody or something in your energy that you can't see. Especially maybe you have your profile on like monster.com, and like you've got people in office watching you or something, that they want to know if they should hire you. I mean, social media is getting out of control. This whole like Google review thing and shit, it's just getting out of control. Okay, people's lives that they want to put online are getting so exposed in like negative ways now. It's like people can't have a private life online. Which is, I mean, you think is kind of like backwards. How can you have a private life online? Because you really can't. Okay, what you put on there, whether you block your profile or not, people know what you're putting up there. They'll figure out a way. Okay, so the song that just came up is Beautiful by Eminem. And magic showed up again. So this is like some type of divine partnership with somebody. And whatever that partnership is, take it if it resonates. There's been something that's been shattered. Okay. Maybe these people got, or this person got a bad rap about you. Maybe they got a bad story about you. Maybe somebody told them something. So they're like, you know what? I'm going to watch this person. I'm going to see if this is true. I'm going to do a bunch of things to them. And like, it's almost like someone's fucking with you, but it's to get the job. You know, it's to see if you are qualified for it. Okay. Because it's higher. It's something higher pay. Okay. Higher learning, higher self, right? And it seems to be something that's right on, it's aligned with somebody. It's like their karma is aligned with this. This is where they're supposed to be, where they're supposed to go. Okay. It's kind of just all, it's why the sun is here, maybe. It's just once these people, once this opportunity sees you or you see it or it reaches out, it's almost like the sun just kind of comes on you right away, you know, like it just makes you feel like, okay, this is a good decision. Like this is something good. This is going to outrain that parade, you know, like this is the Coast Guard, you know, we got in, okay, it's like help is coming. The sun is out, the seeds are going to grow. You know, somebody might have just put this huge black cloud over your life. Okay, hoping in so many ways that would end you. And I think that served as a bigger purpose for you to find a new philosophy, a higher being, a higher sense of purpose, right? To get out of this low vibrational energy and start connecting with your higher self. Because your higher self is going to tell you where to go and also help and guide you, right? Because it's like somebody really needs you around. Okay, and whatever that is, if you're going to get paid for it spiritually, if you're going to get paid for it materially, if you're going to just be that glue that holds everybody together, there seems to be some type of job for you. Yeah, I take that as an affirmation, everybody. Okay, we are right on the money here. Copycat. So this person is very much like you, okay? Or this job is like you. I think this person's becoming very attached to your energy, okay? They're becoming more and more attached to wanting you around and you in their life and you doing this project and you, okay? So whatever this is, I mean, you're doing a good job at displaying your self. Okay, and I don't know why Sloth just showed up because that's not even in the right deck. So what's up with Sloth and the Truth? Ooh, okay. So it seems as if somebody has been lying to you about their love for you. And they've been hiding it in the mist of their emotions. Okay. And Spirit knows the truth, which is why we're talking about it. Spirit knows how this person feels. I hope this person steps forward. I hope this energy steps forward for you. Because whatever it is that they're a part of right now, by not choosing you, by going against you, by possibly walking past your energy again, it's almost like a sin to God. Because this is so high and it's such a higher purpose and it's exactly where you're supposed to be, that if you don't get the role, it's like someone's going to get punished. Okay. If you don't get this, because the energy is going down, there's something that needs to happen in your life. And if it doesn't, there could be severe consequences because of that. Liars. See, they've been lying to you. Someone's been lying to you. And they could have said you didn't get the job, but you did. You know, I don't know why they're fucking with you, but someone's fucking with you. Okay. And panic and warlock. And I feel like this person is panicking a little bit because you might be distancing yourself because of their fuckery and what they're doing. So you're pulling back now. And I feel like if they don't make a move, if they don't call, if they don't say something and set this meeting up or set this chariot energy up, right? I feel like they're going to get like punished by the universe. There's something that's going to end up happening to them because they're slothing. They're going against God. Obviously, this person has had you on their radar for a while, and I just heard hypochondriac. Are they hypochondriac? They think something's always wrong. And they think there's something wrong with you. They think there's something wrong with everybody. Like somebody's going to do something to them. They're going to make them sick. They're going to fuck with them. They're going to kill them. They're going to, okay. So they're like lying to themselves or like getting into their head about things. It's really sad what this masculine energy is doing. Because I feel like it's a masculine that's lying. And they're supposed to help you, and for some reason they're not. And now they're like having a panic attack about it because now they're over obsessing about not doing anything, right? So now it's like they're getting anxiety about what they should do because they haven't done anything, that it makes them not do anything, right? Like this person is like, they're really in their head, which means like, I kind of feel like they've got something in their head now. They picked up some type of like succubus energy. That's why they need you. It's very important. They need your energy around. It seems like your energy keeps them focused. It keeps them, in their temple. Once, if you're not around, it seems like they start to like wander. Their soul starts to wander around. And then that's when they pick up these friends. Okay. And I would put friends in quotations if I wasn't carrying cards. Okay. It's like they've been compassed away from you because they're lying to themselves about so many things. And I feel like magic is shattering their mind. So we have prophecy with justice and idiot. Both in reverse. So I feel like serendipity, right place, right time. Okay, so this person has been, from what I can see, kind of scared to run into you. Okay, because they know what they know. They know who you are to them. You don't. I don't know how they know something that you don't know, but they do. And, because this person might have said like, listen, I don't like you. Go away. I don't want to date you. I don't want to talk to you. And you're like, okay. And you walked away. That was a lie. They lied to you. They do like you. Okay. They do love you. It's not even like they like you, dude. They love you. Okay. So, and they're scared of that. I just heard they're scared. They're scared of that. Because that's a big feeling for them. Okay, so whatever this opportunity is, whoever needs your heart, okay, specifically, it's an emperor. Okay, they need you. They could be a Sagittarius. But I mean, there's Sag, Leo, and Aries in the dice, literally. So it's all fire, baby. They could be any of them. And they could just have fire in their sign. Rest in peace, y'all. See, I feel like this person, they killed something over bringing it to life. Okay, they killed it. They ended it. That's why it's throwing somebody off. Like, what the fuck? You told me you didn't like me. Why are you all of a sudden in front of me talking to me? Right? It's like maybe they've been trying to deal with their own feelings towards all of this. And they've come to the conclusion that they have been lying to you. There's witchcraft. So there's the voodoo doll. There could have been some type of spell put on them, black magic put on them. Maybe they performed a ritual and it didn't work with you. It ended the relationship instead. They could have tried to do something to get you to come to them. But they walked away. That's the thing. So they've been trying to call you in. You come in. And then they like, no, that's not what I said. Yes, you called me into you, so I came. And now they like slam the door in your face. So if like you recently tried to reach out to somebody because you felt them, literally you felt them, okay, calling to you, they lied to you when they said, or if they didn't respond to you, or if they said, why are you talking to me? I don't want to talk, I don't like you. They lied. Exit. Part of their exit strategy. Perfect storm and work. But now they're coming back around again. There's something that's forming. And the universe is working overtime with this. With them, with this prophecy. Maybe you saw yourself with them. Maybe you saw yourself marrying them. Maybe you told them that and they ran away from you or something. And you were like, what the fuck? Just because I said I saw a vision, it doesn't mean that, you know, I'm going to ask you to marry me tomorrow. It doesn't mean I just said I saw something. People get a lot of visions. And that's why, you know, being a psychic is very hard because you got to think about yourselves, okay, when you're dealing with a psychic, because people, if y'all want something, you actually have to go and get it. Okay, you can't be like, I want something, and then act as if the universe is just supposed to deliver it to you or some shit. Okay, so say you want something and you ask a psychic, okay, hey, this is what I want. Am I going to get it? Okay, so the psychic can ask that energy, will they get this if they're going to go for it? And the universe will say, well, yeah, if they're going to go for it, they'll get it. But if they decide to become a greedy bitch along the way or stop studying or fucking think that they can just start passing tests and not, you know, doing the proper work, then they're going to fail and then they're not going to get it. You know what I mean? Prophecies are hard in a sense where you have to follow through with what you're supposed to do with the universe too. Okay, and I get, honestly, I haven't met anybody recently, knock on wood, that has been a skeptic with me. If anything, people see the sign on the side of my car, my tarot sign, and they just have a million questions to ask me all the time. I have yet to meet somebody that has looked at me and been like, who the fuck do you think you are? You can't fucking tell the fucking future, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I have yet to meet somebody like that, so I have in the past, though. And basically all I have to say is, like, if you want to be a skeptic, you can. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be like, believe in me, bitch. But also, at the same time, if you ever get a reading, please note that if there are steps that you are supposed to take in order to get something and you suddenly feel like you don't have to make those steps because it's just supposed to be delivered to you because that's divine timing and blah, 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 you might miss out on a lot of shit. Because the whole point of being spiritual and the whole point of being intuitive is that you make the moves that the universe tells you to make because it feels right for you. If you're not doing that, then the universe can't do shit for you. They can show you signs, but if you're not looking, then they're not going to care. They can show you on divine timing, but if you call that a coinkydink, they're going to be like, fine, fuck you. We'll try it another 5 years when you actually realize that you are so on divine timing that you're actually talking the same as the radio. Okay, that's called divine timing. That's not just a coincidence. Okay, or you're talking about somebody and suddenly you see them in public. You're a fucking witch. You know they're around. Give yourself some goddamn credit, okay? For sensing somebody, for knowing somebody is around. Why do people dull that out so much? Right? Why do people go, oh, well, that's nothing. That's nothing. Why? Why do you do that to yourself? Why do you make yourself small? Make yourself big. Okay, this is about making yourself big, not small. If you dated somebody and they hate your fucking voice because you talk too loud, this isn't the person I'm talking about. This is the person that loved how loud you were. This is the person that loved the fact that everybody comes to you like a fucking okay? This is somebody who loves, not somebody who wants to dim you small because they don't like the way that you are when you're all happy and when you're being this way and when you're that way. Okay, calm down. Oh, will you just relax? Oh, sorry, I'm having fun. That's right. We're all supposed to be quiet in the gymnasium right now, right? Okay, in the concert. No one's supposed to be screaming right now, right? Okay, like whoever ripped art, that's not this person. Okay, this person they're scared for a reason. I think they tried to do black magic against you. I think they tried to turn themselves against you. I think they went so hard against the universe. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I think they went so hard against the universe to say that the universe didn't even exist anymore after whatever the fuck happened with you. Okay, this person got angry, and because they got so angry, that anger is on them, not on you. So they have to leave that anger behind, that shit storm that they started, what they did, those lies that they told, all those cuts that they cut, you know, like they have to now, it's misjustice, justice in reverse. Okay, so this person did some shit. They went against God. And that wasn't cool. Okay. Marlowe and hate. This card reminds me of this guy who he says that he hates me, and then he blocked me. I don't know why. I think he's because he always draws crosses, and he might very well hate me. I intuitively do not believe that he does hate me. I believe that he loves me, but love is one of those things that people are terrified of. And if it's unconditional and you give them their whole life and you don't take anything away from them, some people want to be taken from. Some people want to be treated like a child. Some people want to be hated in relationship because they hate themselves. So they want bad partners who won't love them, who will cheat on them, who will, shit talk them, who will drink with them all the time and inherit all their bad habits. That's what people think relationship is when they hate themselves. This person might have hated themselves, which intuitively meant that they would hate you because you would start to bring out the good in them. And if they hated themselves, they wouldn't want that good to be shown. Okay. And now I'm looking at exit and I'm looking at hate and I'm like, I really hope that they leave this hate at the door and they walk away from it because it's not about hating you. It's about hating themselves. They could hate themselves so much for what they did to you because they've lied to you, because they scared you, because they talked shit to you, because they said things that they shouldn't have said just to get you to leave them alone, right? When you have to say things sometimes because you've got a stage 5 clinger on your ass, not really, maybe a stage 3 clinger, okay? And you just have to say listen, I don't like you, okay? I'm sorry, but please. And then they're like, whoa, okay. They're just trying to be nice. And that could be the situation too. I do feel like you were intimate with this person though, okay? And being intimate also fucked with their head because you did things in bed that might have even shown them right away that you cared about them. Okay? Something like that. It's just, I don't think they've met anybody like you. Okay? And I think look at that. I think they feel very lucky around you. They feel things that they didn't know they could feel. Okay, there's the 4-leaf clover. I've been feeling very Celtic these days. I told you guys. Very Irish these days. Okay, I'm actually looking at Irish charms. I just brought an Irish charm out today, actually. So I don't know what's this Irish. Maybe they're Irish. They could be Irish. There's a lot of green, and then look at that. Kiss the girls. This person wants to kiss you. Okay. I don't know why they couldn't deal with their hate. Maybe there was just a couple of things that maybe you projected onto them that they couldn't deal with at the time. That's why they started this shitstorm. But you were guided to them for a reason, so then they could get this under control. And stop being a fucking little liar. So it's you would have thrive them to make better decisions and tell the truth. Thou shall not. Okay, you would have been putting that into them. Well, they kind of maybe thought you were bullying them. Yeah, okay, you be a better person. Okay, I'm allowed to park where I want. Yeah, see, they weren't exactly high enough for you. So maybe this was somebody that has to reach a higher level to be where you are. Okay, because I think by saying that you were the bully, okay, to try to hire their insight, they bullied you. Okay, and that's why they got so angry with you, because I think that, if you were super religious and they were a Satanist, okay, then they might have thought you were going to turn religion on them and make them a religious cult freak, okay? And I don't think that that's what you would have done, Okay, I think maybe you might have even said, okay, well, like we have coexisted for centuries, let's continue. Okay, just because I do this and you do that, we still love each other. Why does it matter? Okay, you got to spice things up every now and then. Okay, what was that? I'm getting Phyllis right now from The Office when she's talking about, and she's dating Bob, and they're talking about religion. And I think Phyllis goes, she's an atheist and Bob is a Christian, or Bob's a Catholic, and she's like, it makes things spicy in the bedroom or something like that. Fucking Phyllis, so horny. And like they're two totally different religions, and one's Presbyterian and one's Lutheran, I think, or something. If those are right, that's what I'm hearing, anyways. So there's a big ass assumption right there. See that big ass? Because when you make assumptions, sometimes you look like a big ass if they're really wrong. Okay? You got to use your perception on that shit. Okay? You got to use your intuition on when you want to just throw out a bunch of assumptions about somebody. Make sure you're right about them. Okay? Because I feel like this person who threw around a bunch of assumptions was not right. Okay, they were not right about their theory, because that's the thing. I heard super religious, but the thing is like, I don't think you're religious at all. Like, just because you believe in God doesn't mean you're religious. Just because you believe in fallen angels doesn't make you a Catholic. You know what I mean? So like, I think this person got it wrong. Like, maybe you're just spiritual and they took spiritual as religious. Okay, and they seem to be the Antichrist. Okay, so maybe they've come down off the Antichrist, come down. I just heard they just come out of the Antichrist gallows. Okay. And now they're like, okay, maybe, if the devil exists, God exists. Okay. So, I mean, there's good and evil. So maybe this person was a little evil. I mean, they hated things and they just hated everybody, but they didn't hate you. But then they thought that you were going to do something to them, that you were going to fuck with their beliefs and turn them into a Mormon or something. Oh my God, this person got you so wrong. And, again, they're going to look like a big ass when they tell you about this. But they got to just eat their shit. Okay? They got to eat it. And they're scared. Okay? They're scared. But, I mean, when somebody has to tell you the truth about a huge ass, really bad assumption that they made about you, I would imagine that that's not the best feeling in the world. Okay. Creepy. I didn't even see that card. And Marlowe. I do feel like there is like, you guys are connecting in some other dimension. Because this person couldn't connect with you in 3D. They couldn't get it right. So I think you've been connecting with them in the spirit world, in a dream state. And if that's the case, if you've seen this person in your dreams, that would be a big indication of who the person that I am talking about. Okay, some lady asked me the other day, she was like, why do I keep seeing my ex-boyfriend in my dreams all the time? And, I mean, Spirit said to me right away, oh, because they're fucking following you around. Like, I mean, people, if they show up in your dreams, that means that they have come out of their temple and come straight to you. If they're not talking to you in real life, but you're seeing them in 5D, that's a little bit like a hypocrite. Okay, because they're using the dream state to connect with you, knowing that in 3D, they're going to get in trouble or you're going to get mad at them. So they use a different dimension to try to wheel you in a different way. So don't be surprised if you see somebody in dream state and they apologize to you and then you see them in real life. Because then the apology in dream state is to see how you will deal with it, how you'll handle it, how you'll soak it in. All right, I'm going to do one last reading and then we're at 4046. Damn it, I'm out of water. Oh, I flossed my teeth today. I have fibromyalgia in my mouth. What up, J. Caitlin? And basically what that means is my gums get inflamed for hours after I floss. Like if not for days, sometimes I can feel how inflamed my gums are after that. It's also because my blood type too. Oh my God. Oh, my mouth just hurts after I floss. Usually I have to take pills, literally. I know it's not from a lack of flossing. I could floss every day and it would be the same pain. Oh my God, it hurts so much. Like, it sucks. I didn't know what it was. I had to have somebody tell me, like, why does this hurt so much when I try to floss? Like, I would fly, like, because my sister was a dental hygienist assistant, and so she would tell me, you know, like, you have to floss. The more you floss, the less it'll hurt. So I started flossing, like, all the time. Oh my God, my mouth was, like, in so much every day. And then she's like, okay, that's not right. And then I'm like, oh my God, I think it's the fibromyalgia is getting into my mouth. It's gotten, like, into my gums. Holy it sucks. Because there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. All you can do is take some ibuprofen and a fucking acetaminophen and hope for the best. Every week I go through this. Every week I floss like a motherfucker. So every week for like 2 days, I'm in pain afterwards. Sometimes it's better than other days, but God, it's bad today. Okay. All right, people, last message. Because I just don't want to talk anymore. Oh. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh my God, I don't want to talk anymore. And talking came out in reverse. Okay. New message. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you. So you ever see me go like this and suck my cheeks in? It's because my gums hurt. Because I most likely flossed that day. Okay. So whoever asked this question, because it's like almost as if the same message, but it's a little bit different than the one we just talked. Look at talking in reverse. Oh my God, it showed up again. That is freaky. Hand of cards and love call. Stabbed in the back. Sunglasses. Okay, so I feel like somebody is about to reach out to you in some way, okay, or you're about to do something. You might not have been showing your true feelings about something, and you might have, or maybe not even realized your feelings for something, and then suddenly it was gone. FF, fertile fire in reverse, impotent, flameless, okay. So you know what I'm getting? I feel like you liked somebody who didn't like you back. Okay, so this is not really the at all. Like, I mean, that person liked you. This person, I feel like you liked, and they completely gaslighted themselves. And you might have even chased them, okay? Because you were like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why am I losing? Why am I getting limp dick all of a sudden? Okay. Like why this was all good, all ready to go. And now all of a sudden it's not. Like, what the fuck just happened? Something happened. Okay. Like, if somebody canceled out on you, if somebody canceled a date at the last second or something, this is it. Okay. Something sabotaged this. I think it was them. I think it was just flat out them. Midnight, gremlins. The time is up. It's time for this to change. So, yeah. Okay, so somebody might have got cold feet, I just heard. And they bailed on you, okay? They didn't show up, they didn't come, they didn't call. I feel like they've been thinking about that now. Like, why did I do that? Why did I pull out on them like that? Why did I stab them in the back? Why did I hurt them? You know, it's like they're thinking about somebody's thinking about why they did something to you. Why they didn't let you see their true feelings, why they hid everything, why they acted like you were the problem. Like you did everything. They really sabotaged this. And it could have been because of somebody else talking in their ear, talking shit about you. Somebody didn't like you, so then they ran their mouth to this other person. So this other person decides now they're not going to like you. So then they're going to gaslight themselves and put a mask on their face and change their feelings towards you all of a sudden, just out of the blue. Like, you didn't do anything. Why did your feelings all of a sudden change? You know, like, if nothing happened, why did you all of a sudden stop texting me, stop calling me, stop wanting, you know? It seemed like maybe they ghosted you. They stabbed you in the back. So I don't know if they actually ghosted you or if they said, like, listen, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, which is similar to the first reading, but this is a little bit different. They could have been your neighbor. And they assumed you were going to trap them in some way. Okay, and I don't really believe that was the case. I think they just got paranoid about something and they reacted on that paranoia. Yeah, it's like they got tricked. They got manipulated in some way. And obviously they weren't strong enough to address that it was manipulation. Okay, so then they just took this risk, like, okay, well, I'm going to peace out from them because I don't know if this is true or not. And so they just sabotaged it altogether, or somebody sabotaged it and they just kind of like maybe put those sunglasses on and just played Mr. Cool Guy. Didn't really want to tell you the truth, didn't really want to say anything to you. I feel like they thought that maybe you were an enemy. Like, if they were going to start talking to you, you were going to people their shit, you were going to expose them in some way. So they stopped talking to you. Yeah, there's the neighbor's card again. There's Rosemary's Baby. I don't know if you were neighbors with this person, but I feel like they were watching you. Okay, I feel like they were stalking you a little bit, like they were trying to make sure, like, you had a little clinger. Okay, someone around you, somebody that lived around you. You started dating them, and then they could have saw you with somebody else, and it could have been a family member, and they assumed that you were fucking somebody else or you were dating somebody else. I feel like they saw something and they didn't like it, and then they just said, fine, fuck you too, you know, and just kind of put the nail in the coffin and just walked away. I think they now realize, okay, something wasn't right there. Like, I made a judgment call and I shouldn't have. acting like there was a third-party interference where there wasn't. But they made the third-party interference known. And they used that as the excuse. So they've been like watching you. Watching you through the fence. Watching you from across the street. Seeing what you're doing. Seeing if anyone's coming over. No one's coming over. No one's doing anything. So they're like, wait a second. Well, what did I see? Who did I see them with? They're like choking on their words now. Okay. So there's eyes without a face. This person is definitely wearing a mask. Okay. And like, they got, this isn't over for them. Okay. They've got a lot to say to you. So I don't know if this person is going to call you. This, I feel like, is going to be a little bit of drama. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with somebody's throat. Okay. Somebody's throat chakra for sure. Okay. And this person, they're coming in with a lot to say. I don't know if it's good or not. I can't say, because the general message, I really can't say if this is good or not, but it's time that this, maybe you're going to catch this person peeking in your windows or some shit like that and be like, oh my fucking God, really? Like, you stop answering my phone calls and start stalking me? Like, what the fuck? This person is really, I think they're a little fucking ass backwards, okay? So I think they need to come clean with all of this about what they did. And just know that I kind of feel like somebody's coming in with some very fucked up things to say about watching you or making the wrong move with you or doing something with you. They might just flat out accuse you of something finally. Okay, take the glasses off and just fucking say it, right? Call you up. Listen, are you doing this? Are you not? I mean, I don't know if this person has any fucking business even knowing what you're doing, but it's coming to the cards. So I'm just going to say it. I do feel like this person, whoever they are on some type of sex pill. Okay, I think they're on the little blue pill. Okay, maybe something was wrong with, you were too attractive for them and they couldn't get it up. They couldn't get hard. They couldn't perform in some way. So then they walked away from you because they were embarrassed. So they kind of took that out on you like that was your fault. Last I heard, it's not our fault. But anyways, they might say it's your fault because they don't want to put the energy onto themselves. And then they realize it's your body part. It's your problem. Okay. And us women will never know what that's like. Okay. So anyways, take it if it resonates. I hope it does. Okay. That one was a little bit of a weird one, but I feel like somebody possibly could not perform sexually. Okay. And they took that out on you and they ghosted you and they walked away from you. Now they might have a pee-pee pump or some type of little blue pill. And they feel a little bit more confident in their sex drive, so they might reach back out to you in some way, okay? And I do believe that this is all this, okay? It's all in your head, all of it. You can fuck yourself up just with your own thoughts, okay? So, thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you guys do. This was a great message. Okay, obviously. We are great people. whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. We do have Whitney Moon Tarot on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok was an absolute asshole to me today. I don't know how you guys use that app, but like I have to delete it and just put it back on my phone when I want it and then delete it again. It is an asshole. I fucking hate that app. I don't know how you guys love it so much. It's like my arch nemesis. Honestly, it's like, oh my God, here we go. I got to go put something on TikTok now. I'm going to have to wait 45 minutes to put a fucking 3-minute reel up because it's just going to keep spitting it out and shutting the app down. Oh, and then by the time I'm like 5 minutes into using the app, it has downloaded a 1.15 gigabyte virus into my phone right away. Can't sign in, but I get a virus downloaded right away. Like, oh my God, I loathe it. But we're getting some pretty good views over there. We're getting some pretty good attention over there. So if you guys are over there, check us out. And by us, I mean me and Spirit. I talk like we're a couple. We're just a couple of couples, just a couple of crazy cats over here. All right. So if you want to join that, you go right ahead. If not, just enjoy this channel. Okay. It's fun. It's free. And why the hell not? All right. So anyways, thank you very much. Namaste. Have a good one. Thank you to my moderators for kicking ass and taking names. And we will be back. I think that was Phoenix in there. I don't think Stephen was here today. JJ11. Oh, yeah. And thanks, everybody, for being here. I hope you guys subscribed if it was good. Make sure you send your telepathic questions in my way. Send them right to me right now. And then Spirit will answer those questions when you're ready to receive them. Because surprisingly, you might have a question, but you are not ready to receive that answer. But Spirit will give it to you when you're ready. Okay? So. I don't know where the hell that came from. But anyways, peace out. One love, everybody. And we'll see you on the flip side.